Hey, what's going on, guys? Aarava here, and welcome back to my F1 2018 Alfa Romeo Fantasy Career Mode here on Motorsport Manager. We're back with round number 13 today for the Japanese Grand Prix. If you did miss the last one, uploaded 1 week ago, be sure to go check that one out. That was a double header episode. We had 2 races in that, and it was a fantastic Singapore Grand Prix to end off that episode, which now means going into this one, if we look at the team standings now, we are 4 points behind Williams Grand Prix. So we very much could try and overtake Williams today in this episode. I'm really hopeful. Japan, I think it's going to be a good one for us. I think last time we had a really good strategy with Leclerc to even get a podium here at Japan, I think it was. But we did have some rain to help us out. I think it might be clear for the race, but we'll see. But we've got some exciting stuff. Potentially, I think maybe our engine's going to be made by this episode. But quickly, before we get into that, just going to check through all of this. So at the moment, I don't think there's too many people fatigued. Mistake-wise, we've got quite a high percentage of mistake now, so I might need to look at refreshing some of these people here. So let me go back to this, check the mistakes. So the front jack man's got quite a high mistake. You know what, it might be worth just hiring this dude, swap him out. So trying to get rid of the mistake percentage, although they're not fatigued, they do have this percentage. So we're going to swap him with that's the front jack, so swap you with that, 0.3. Rear jack, do we have anyone? That's good. We have this guy, he's 18 actually, but he's also got a 2.2. So is there anyone here? Rear jack, no. Right, so I'm going to reject this dude. 17, 18 for the tyres though, so that may be useful. So and this guy's got quite a high percentage. And actually, you know what? We can swap these guys in because I think, have they got the stamina back? Yes, they do. So that guy's got 69, so we can swap him with this dude. And then I think we can swap one of these guys as well because I think his stamina's pretty good. 63, yeah. So we'll swap him with that guy. So I think the only real thing is the rear jack and one of the tyres, unfortunately. But I don't know. Is there ooh, okay, 18. Let's hire this dude. 77. Or actually, this guy's 17, but he's got 0%. And he's got 96 stamina. We'll go with the better guy. We'll hire this dude. Confirm. So spend a little cash. It's fine. A little short-term cash decrease. It's fine. We'll swap him there. So apart from the rear jack, everything's now good mistake-wise. I don't know. I can't remember if mistake percentage goes down or we just let them rest. So for now, I'm just going to leave all 4 of those guys in recovery. And we'll see how it goes. But I'm just going to go ahead and reject this guy so we can get a fresh palette of new pit crew maybe in the next episode. But let's look ahead to these interviews now. Not much else. Crash heavy race in Singapore calls for stronger safety precautions apparently. Please don't. Oh, we've already got that. Oh, we've already got the bloody halo in the mod. We don't need more safety precautions, all right? Let's go for the interview then. Simple question. Which one of your drivers is better? I'm going to go for Carlos Sainz because that's just fact. And that's going to boost his morale, and it's not going to do anything for Leclerc, so I think I won that interview then. I clearly won it. I mean, can you really win an interview? If you can, I feel like I did. Right, we've got new sponsors. Car repair's done, though, so let's quickly have a look at that. I think we're just improving the performance, aren't we, of everything? Yeah, and then we've got the engine coming, so let's move to sponsors. So slot number 3 then. We already did slot 5 last episode. So we got 2 Essos and then Randstad. So 7th or above, 16 races. 11th or above. I think we'll go with 16 races, 8 million up front because we've got 0.8 million basically for 25 races. So basically we're going to earn more in 16 races time. I think. Because I'm not realistically going to get 7th or above every single time. So I don't think we'll be earning more than 8 million over the course of 25 races. Plus, this is one of the shorter sponsors. So that just means we can refresh the sponsorship a lot faster. Also, upfront payment. That's good for us. Because remember, we're trying to get as much cash funds as we can for next year's car now, pretty much. So 34 million in the bank. That's useful. Hopefully we can get even more in the next coming races. So let's move on to the engine. That's going to get built now on a Friday. We've got some mail as well. Ooh, leaked info. Ooh, boss, it's a disaster. We got someone who I don't know who the hell that is, trying to sneak info out of the garage. She might have been going to leak it to other teams. Is that one of our... Hang on, is that one of our pick... yeah, ooh, it's our lead. It's our best race mechanic. God damn it. Fire her. A fine should suffice. We get 1.3 million. We minus the mechanic relationship. We minus the chairman happiness. Or we just minus the chairman's happiness and leave it. What's your morale like anyway? I feel like I want to keep her because she's a really great one. And she's not that expensive as well. Her morale is what? What's her morale like? Can I see that? No, I can't. I can't see her morale, but we're gonna just find her. We're gonna get some money off it. Our chairman happiness is gonna go down by 25. But to be fair, we've had 2 really good races, so I think this will be fun. We can take the hit. We can take the hit. Fine should suffice. Thank you very much. Right, get that money. Thank you. And it's gonna go down to that's fine. That's fine. Job security still secure. That's all good. And we got some money out of it. So design of the engine's going to be leaked. Not leaked. The design of the engine's done, I should say. So we're going to fit that part on. Or we can't fit the part, really. We just have to improve part. Right. Remove all that. Add the engine on. Let's also improve the engine. So what's close to being done? That is, suspension's close to being done, so we'll add the engine on, and we're going to go to 20-0, and really go all the way on the engine, and just try and get that up as fast as we can, because the sooner we can use it, the better. So let's just go through the calendar then, and I'll keep an eye on the reliability here. We have to, unfortunately, go through all the support races, F3, FI, the Black Sea. I don't really care about the results, thank you. Move through, because I want to look at this engine. We need to go to the screen. One sec. Improve parts. Right, we're at 47 already. We'll go through. I don't know. I think this might be quite close. I think there's quite a bit. Looks like there's quite a big gap to Japan, so we might just be able to use this engine at Japan. 35% chance of rain. Let's hope that there is some rain, because last time I do believe, if I remember correctly, we did get a podium last race at Japan with some rain. Right, finances. It's incredibly reassuring to be involved with a team with such healthy balance sheets. Yeah, okay, thank you very much. Thanks for telling me something I already knew. That's a bit odd. Right, ooh, 76%. I think we're good. I think we can use this engine this next race. I think we're dandy, because we've still got a few days left until Japan. Yeah, here we go. So, we're going to be on, one sec, let's have a look. 88%. Yep, we can use this engine. Awesome. Right, so let's add all the other stuff back onto here. So let's improve the suspension, because you can never get enough good suspension work done. And we'll add on... What else should we add on? Should we add on the front wing? I feel like we should add on the front wing. And now we're going to move this to 20-0. Little bit done on the reliability, but not that much. And going to put it all towards all these parts. And hopefully try and get this engine as high as possible. Obviously, remember the base stat. The higher we get them, the better our parts can be next season. And what we've got here, ooh, we've got batteries to be banned from next season. The GMA will be voting. That's the next thing then. The GMA might be banning the batteries. I'm not too fussed about that. I think we've got the Tesla battery, so we've got a very good ERS system. So I'm not opposed to keeping it, really. So here in Japan, medium tire wear, we're going to go for, I don't really know, to be honest. I'm going to go for an even spread of, let's go for 654. Yeah, 654. Fit parts. We're going to add the new engine. Going to give the new engine to Sainz and give this one to Leclerc. Why are you angry about... Mate, you're getting a better engine. Stop whining, okay? You're getting a better engine for it, but I'm sorry. We have to give the better one to Sainz because he's got more of a chance to qualify well. Everything else is fine. Okay, let's go. Let's go ahead to practice. Should be all clear, apparently, according to this screen. So, let's see. But you never know. The game will probably lie to us. Let's get into it. Right, all dry in practice, so this is going to be a lot more straightforward than we had last season. I remember we had all that kind of crazy where it was raining kind of partly way through it, so we could only get, you know, level 1 on stuff. So a bit more commitment to the dry levels of knowledge here. Obviously, the usual stuff, though, doing this setup first, but this should be pretty straightforward because it's looking pretty damn rosy here in Japan. Oh, let's slow that down. Right. Okay. Kind of half good. We got one excellent, at least, for both of them, but a little bit of tweaking there from good to excellent, hopefully, on the other two. Right, I'm going to try a bit more, a little bit less oversteer and a bit more top-end speed for Leclerc. And then for Sainz, let's see what he's saying. Looks like the downforce maybe needs a little tweak. So I'm going to lower the downforce because generally we put a higher downforce compared to Leclerc. So it looks like he doesn't like that. So let's go down to, I'd say, default rear wing, probably 25, and then 16.6 might do the job. Handling's good, so let's try and keep that there. And then the speed balance definitely wants some top end speed, it looks like, so I would say that's good. Right, let's see if that's bang on the money. Send them both out again on mediums. Fast forward that, and again click bring in, and hopefully that will be the one where we're all good and we can just go forth and then get the knowledge. Here we go. Ooh, 2 excellents but a poor. Okay, so you want acceleration, mate, but you're pretty good on the other two. So we want the same percentage, but as soon as we get this right, we're golden. So pretty much just go the opposite. Pretty much whatever I did this way, just go the other way. So I went that much before, so little tweak there. Is that going to be enough? Ooh, probably that much. Let's see. I think that much will be fine. Right. I'm confident that's going to be fine. So let's go 12 laps. Medium tire. Go on Sunny Jim. And we'll wait for Sainz to come in as well. I hate this pit lane because it's blocked. I can't see the drivers coming into the pit lane. Right. Sainz, not so good. He went poor. So he wanted more downforce. You want way more downforce than Leclerc, mate. Leclerc's like down here. And you want like this much downforce. Are you serious? To be fair, we had 93%. So we were actually pretty damn good percentage-wise. But you want more downforce? Really? Really, dude? You're going to be so slow on a straight line, mate. Alright, let's go that much. Yeah, okay, that much. Tweak that there. And then that was good. Yeah, I think probably even more. Because yeah, very odd. They're going very different ways. Very, very different ways. I need to check this with Sainz because I'm not confident about this one. I'm confident about Leclerc's one. But Sainz going very differently to Leclerc in terms of the way they want to set up the car. So let's see what he's saying about this one. Ooh, I need to bring in. There we go. For some reason, times 12 seems a lot faster right now in this episode than it did last episode. I don't know why. Right, we've got a great now, but we've still got okay. We have an okay now for bloody speed balance. Right, you're being just an absolute whiny little, you know. Okay, that was okay. That was good. So therefore, that might be an excellent. Hopefully, that might be an excellent. We're good on that, so I'm confident now that you should be fine. So let's go out on mediums, and we'll just get the knowledge now. Right, we've got Leclerc going out on qualifying trim. We're level 2 on medium tyres and the race trim. And now there we go. That's what I wanted. Carlos Sainz now 2 excellence and a great. Exactly what I wanted to see. So we can go qualifying trim, join Leclerc on the super softs, try and get at least level 1 on the super soft and qualifying trim. And then, I don't know, I might try and get some knowledge on the soft tyres. Because in Singapore, that worked out quite well. But obviously, remember, Singapore was a very different circuit. Street circuit, you know, you generally do want to use soft tyres. Maybe you're going to come in for more pit stops. Whereas Japan, traditional circuit, I think we might be going with the usual kind of one stop maybe, trying to make the medium tyre go longer. But right now, focusing on the qualifying and maybe then going back to the race trim, try and squeeze in one last level there. But I want to get at least level 1. And then I'm going, ooh, Leclerc's done. Right, send out. I'm going to send him out back on race trim. And I'm going to try and see if we can get medium tyres even more. So 12 lap stint on those same mediums there. Sainz will pound around and hopefully complete. Yeah, there we go. He's completed level 1. He's going to come in this lap anyway. And yeah, we'll try and get level 3 on the mediums then right at the end. We've got level 1. That's good enough for, I think, qualifying. We can't really do too much without sacrificing the other. So bring in, send out. There we go. Right, in the final minute of practice then, we're going to get level 3 on mediums and race trim, and we have 1 level each on super softs and quali, so we're all good for Saturday, and hopefully have set ourselves up well for Sunday if it's all dry. If it's wet, then that's a spanner of the works that the entire grid, not just me, are going to have to take. So feeling good about that. 9th and 11th, pretty good. I mean, I don't really care too much ever about practice, but that's all fine and dandy. But here we go then. It's all looking dry. Yeah, for a second there, I looked at the middle of the screen. I think there was some texture popping, but I thought for a second there that was a bit of rain. But no, it's all dry. It's fine. Had a mini heart attack there. Right, super softs, qualifying trim, and let's get into it. Oh, look at that. Leclerc is now 3.5. And Sainz is only 3 and a bit. Looks like Leclerc is learning rapidly, although he still has to prove himself. Because although, yeah, we're giving slightly better parts to Sainz, Leclerc, when he's had the opportunity, sometimes he hasn't pulled through and made the most of it in some situations. And he's still got that very annoying issue with fuel, where he's just not very good with fuel. And in a formula where there's no refueling, that's not a great thing. Right, we're gonna wait a little bit, let some cars go through. We're gonna wait for the track grip to go up. Just a tad. Okay, I'm going to send them out. I'll say number 1's coming around there. We'll send them out now. So I'll send Leclerc out first on super softs here. Wait a little bit. Auto. And then bring in Sainz. Super softs. He's probably going to come out behind number 1. But there's some space there for him to use. And he's come out ahead of a Ferrari car. So I'll go auto here. And he's got a decent amount of free air. So I'll let the computer do it again. Oh, God, he's going to get overtaken by a few cars. Right, that might not be the best start. That might not be the best lap then for Sainz. We'll see. That's a pretty decent amount of clean air ahead of Sainz, so hopefully he can do well. What's Leclerc saying? We got some space in front of him? Yeah, we do. Right, Leclerc should probably... even though Sainz is going to have the better track grip right now, marginally, I think Leclerc, due to the clean air he's got, he's going to set a better lap time. I'm going to predict that already because, yeah, you can see Sainz is actually catching up here now to these faster cars because they're on their in-lap here. And he was 4/10 down. Leclerc, it was 8/10, but he's got to the second sector, so let's see what Sainz does now as he gets to the second sector. It's going to be 1 second down. Yeah, Leclerc's going to set a fast lap time there. It goes to the 13th, and then Sainz is going to be... Where's Sainz? Ooh, just behind, to be fair. Only 1/10 behind, actually, so fair play, fair play. Right, bring them in, and then we'll wait to the death of it, and then send them out for one final lap then. So, Leclerc in. Where's Sainz? He's coming in right now, and we just wait patiently. Just wait a little bit. It's a 1:09 lap time, so we can afford to wait till about 2 minutes-ish. So... let's just see. I want to kind of get the balance between track grip, but also, you know, clean enough air. So, let's see. So, you've got these two cars coming in. I think there's enough of a gap maybe after number 19. So, let's send out Leclerc now. Super soft tyres. Send out. So, he's going to get behind number 19 here. Yep. Right. He's going to come out behind number 19. Auto. He's already on auto. And then Sainz. Wait a little bit, mate. Wait a little bit. Just a bit of patience needed here. Okay, now, hopefully we can get out behind number 23, but ahead of number 18 there, or number 14, or whatever it is. So, there we go. Are we in clean air? Yes, we are. I think so. Yeah, I think that's a decent amount of clean air. Right. Let's go forth and see what they get. What's the computer going to get? Perfect and overheated. And what's the computer going to get for Sainz? As we come through to the hairpin, fast forward that a little bit. Good and overheated, so not amazing, but let's see. Right, white in the first sector. Not great for Leclerc. Hopefully he can go green in the second. Let's see about Sainz. Green in the first for Sainz. So, white in second. It's not a great lap. And he's got clean air. Leclerc had so much clean air, and he's not improved. He's down in 20th. It's going to be 2 greens, though, for Sainz. So, he's improved by quite a bit. Had some slipstream from the Ferrari. He gets up into P16. But on the more traditional circuit, it looks like our car is struggling here. And it's only just about above our sponsor objective. And we're quite some way behind the Williams cars. So... we might have our work cut out for us in the race, to be honest, if there's no rain. And yeah, what did I say? I mean, yeah, I know Leclerc doesn't have a good of it as an engine as Sainz, but Leclerc got Sainz's old engine from last race. And he just didn't pull it out of the bag. 2 tenths down, or nearly 3 tenths down. That's disappointing. I'm upset he just couldn't at least get 18th or 17th, you know, just to get there above the sponsor target. So we have a lot of... you're going to have to try something maybe fancy in the race. I'm going to have to hope the 1-stop's OP compared to maybe the AI doing a 2-stop perhaps. Right, race day then. We're going to go for mediums and the race trim. And the same for Leclerc. This is going to be a tough one, I think, without any rain. Because it's looking pretty damn dry to me. So, we've got how many laps in this race? 36. Tyres are going to go 18 probably for mediums. Probably 19 for Sainz. So 19 laps, so that's going to leave 20, quick math, 16, 17 laps then. 17 laps. Supersofts aren't going to go that long, are they? No, they're not. Right, in hindsight, could it be this might have to be quite a mediocre kind of 1-stop with 2 sets of mediums, really, if I'm honest. Because I don't think Supersofts are going to make it, so I think we might have to try that. We could go again with the whole aggressive with Sainz long play with Leclerc, maybe. And see how that works out. I think we'll start both of them on the mediums, and then we'll see how it goes. But I think I might split this halfway through the race. I might convert Sainz to a more aggressive 2-stop, perhaps. We'll see. But we'll start them off on mediums. Or to be honest, I might have to convert Leclerc to a 2-stop because he's the one that will have trouble taking the tyres all the way. Right. So 18th and above, 156k on the line. But really, the bigger one is these two guys up ahead. Where did they finish? Massa and Lin. Lin qualified 8th and Massa in 11th. Right, so they start on the soft and super soft. That would suggest to me that Massa might be trying a 1-stop. Lin probably is doing a 2-stop. So let's see. It could be, if I do split the strategy, we could have Sainz, if he's doing a 1-stop, pipped against Massa, and then Lin versus Leclerc on the 2-stop. But let's see as we go to 5. Red lights then to the Japanese Grand Prix from 16th and 21st on the grid. We're underway. That's a great start there from Carlos Sainz. Then gets bogged down a little bit. Going to go full out attack at the very start here. Go on auto on the ERS. And we'll see how this plays out in the opening lap, really, as we fast forward. Leclerc making some spaces there. He's up into P17, so a really good start there from Charles. So fair play from 21st to 17th. Sainz in 12th, and he's right behind the Renault of Nico Hülkenberg, looking like he might try and overtake him. And Leclerc is doing absolute bits there in the background. He's trying to get 15th place if he can. He has done. And so now we're going to go to pushing and high. Pushing and high. keep them both in the same strategy there. But Leclerc up into P14 is now Sainz goes around the outside there of the Renault and also the Williams car, I think. Yeah, Sainz around the outside of Lynn, and then a third car. Sainz a triple overtake in the S section up into 9th place. Wonderful stuff there from the Spaniard. Leclerc then in 12th place as well, doing bits. Our cars are flying at the moment on medium tyres and pushing in this race. Okay, this makes me more optimistic about our race and potentially maybe more optimistic about a two-stop being nice and aggressive, because it looks like our car, when we're pushing it, has some very decent pace compared to these guys who are trying to conserve their tyres or conserve their race, because Leclerc now looking like to maybe trying to slipstream. Can he get down the inside of the Renault? There we go, come on, down the inside. Not quite on Kobayashi, as Kobayashi also tries to overtake Lynn. But let's focus on Sainz now. We're right behind Sergio Perez. Let's go down to medium now, because the tyres are getting to a critical stage now. So let's try and conserve them a little bit as everyone goes neutral now. Everyone's keeping the high fuel mixture. But we are, and Massa's fallen down way down the pack. He's in 15th, so Sainz ahead of both Williams cars, although he's just ahead of the second Williams car of Lynn. So so far so good. But now this is where the tricky stuff comes. Now it's kind of almost like a number crunching game of trying to see what I do, because I still don't know if the two stop is going to be faster than the one. Lynn at the moment comes down the inside, he overtakes us. We're the first runner on the medium tyres though, so that's kind of fair enough that he's going to be faster, obviously on a two set of faster compound tyre. But I just don't know. If Lynn pits in the next couple of laps, that'll be ideal, because that means he's doing the two stop. Then we can definitely try and get track position. Right, so at the moment I've got Carlos Sainz conserving his tyres a little bit. He's actually sticking with Lynn pretty damn well. We've had Kobayashi attacking us a few times, so we've used some ERS there, but we're doing quite well. With Leclerc, I'm not going to attack it. I'm not going conservative right now, because we're just trying to keep ahead of Massa right now. I want to desperately stay ahead of Massa, so I'm not conserving the tyres. And I think more and more I'm just leaning towards, I think we should just put Leclerc on a two-stop just for the sake of trying something a little bit different and seeing what that does. We go side by side with Massa then, and we're really battling quite hard. Look at this. This is a real big battle here, and it's going on to the next lap then. Use ERS to keep ahead, mate. Come on, keep going like this. No off for Sainz. Sainz doing well to stay ahead of both Renaults. Dropped off a little bit from Lynn, but we'll use some ERS maybe in this sector as the two Renaults go side by side, and Leclerc might have a good sniff soon. Right, I've got Leclerc on backup to try and bring his tyre temps down, but at the same time we're on overtake mode. We've also got Ricardo, who's gone way down the order. I don't know where he's come from. I don't know if he was already way behind or not, but he's come through. Back up in overtake mode, seeming to work, kind of. We are bringing those tyre temps down quite a bit, and we're right tucked up behind Hulkenberg. Sainz still 10th then, between Lynn and Hulkenberg. We're trying to close up on Kobayashi here with Leclerc on backup mode. You can see as soon as that gets to underneath the tyre temps, I'm going to put this on conserve, because I can't afford to keep this in overtake mode and onto backup. I think now's the time. Go like that. Use some ERS off this corner, because I know Massa is going to close up there. So I'm trying... I don't know, I just said we might do two-stop, but at the same time now I'm thinking, look at the amount of tyre we've got compared to the two Renaults. We're in prime position to pull off a one-stop, in prime position, especially with Sainz, but also with Leclerc, compared to the two Renaults, who might have to do a two-stop anyway, even though they're on medium tyres. So that's what I'm thinking. Massa's got past us, that's fine though, because he's on a faster tyre, he should be getting past us anyway. So we'll use some ERS to defend though, from that random name I can't pronounce, but we're going to stay like this. We'll stay like this. Ricardo got past Sainz. That's chill though. We're still the first man on medium tyres. Right, Leclerc up into P12. As I think, I don't know actually, how did he get up into P? I fast forward there a little bit, but he's got up into P12 somehow. I think some people made a pit. Oh, you know, yeah, Verstappen pit. My bad. Verstappen and Hartley pit. They went down, way down the order. Looks like the entire grid's quite close, because they made a pit stop. They went down to last place almost. So the grid's very, very close this race. Leclerc right behind the Williams car. Let's use some ERS here off this corner. Try and close up maybe to Massa there and hairpin. But doing a very good job. I'm very happy with both drivers. The pace they're showing and the fact that they're still conserving their tyres. Very good. Very, very good. Now, look at that. Leclerc attacks Massa. Can he go around the outside? Not quite. Come on. Get the legs out. Come on. Nope. Nothing. Nothing into turn one. Nope. Not going to happen there. Not going to happen. Fault alarm. We're a P6 now with Sainz and still going well. Still going well. Right, so sit rep on lap 13. We're going to pause it here. We're in P4 with Sainz, just ahead of Hulkenberg. Me and Hulkenberg still going. Hulkenberg, he's coming with me, but he's got a much worse tyre wear here. I think he's got, 19%. We've got, what, 45? We're so much better in terms of tyre wear. We can definitely make this one-stop work with Sainz. With Leclerc, he can also make the one-stop work, but I'm just worried about his pace, because he's just not got much pace. But all these guys ahead, they're on 37. Are they all pushing or no? No, they're not really pushing, and they've got the same tyre wear, so I'm just worried about Leclerc if the one-stop's really the best way to go with him, because I don't think he has the pace to pull off a one-stop and have it be fast enough. But at the same time, I don't know if it's too late to pull the trigger for a two-stop. I guess it's not, because 2 sets of soft tyres, maybe it could be. So that could be 18 laps then, and so we need to go till lap 18, basically, to make that happen. I should say, really, I meant 2 sets of super soft tyres. Those all, we can take those 18 laps, basically, and that's halfway done. So if we get to lap 18 on these mediums, we go 1 set of super softs from 18 laps to what will be 7, 8, 9, lap 27, and then another 9 laps to 36. So that could be a possibility with Leclerc. So if we're doing that, we're still on the correct tyre. We're still on the same correct kind of stint. It's just the fact that I'm worried that he's just gone down the order. He was P7. Now he's been overtaken by these 3 guys, Ocon, Grosjean, and Ekstrom. So I'm just worried about that. Sainz, I'm not worried. He's showing some really good pace, even though he's conserving his tyres still. So really good stuff. Right, Leclerc's tyres are wearing. We've got 30% on the tyres. I'm going to start attacking now. And what we're going to do is we're going to go a little bit early, and we're going to pop on a set of soft tyres like a lot of the AI are doing. And we're going to use all 3 compounds basically with Leclerc. And we're going to try something new here because we're really going quite a lot faster now on this in-lap here. So we might even overtake Ekstrom. Sainz, though, we are committing to this one-stop. Right, we're on tyres for Sainz, that's fine. We're on 23%. We've gained 1.3 there with Leclerc. We'll pit in this lap. So we'll go on to soft tyres. Car conditions fine. Recharge the battery, 100%. Fast pit stop, good. Use all the ERS on the entry. Use all of it into the entry. That's good stuff. Please no mistake. Please no mistake. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right. Auto. Medium. Neutral. And we'll go out like that on the out lap. And now we're going till... I don't know. We'll see. I'll let Leclerc push a little bit more on these soft tyres, to be honest, because we've got that knowledge now. We are making an extra pit stop here. But with 19 laps to go, still going 2 more laps then with Sainz on these tyres. Right. He's going to come in. Medium tyres to the end. Recharge 100%. Fast pit stop, good. Use all the ERS on entry. We've gained 7/10 there on the in-lap, so that's not too bad for 19% more mediums there, I would say. So, good stuff. Good pit stop. Auto. Medium. Actually, push and medium. Right, we come out just ahead of a Renault then. Come out ahead of both Renaults. Come out behind Massa, though, which is annoying. But he's already on very warm mediums, and we're going to go around the outside, maybe, in the S section. Yep, there you go. Overtaking Massa. Good. Good stuff. And also Gasly. Yep. Nice. Lovely. Lovely there from Sainz. Right. Into 10th. That's good. Right. Keep it going like that, pretty much. Right. Leclerc's got a good pace. 1.5 from his previous lap time. His tyres are starting to heat up quite a bit, so need to be careful about that. A lot of people are conserving their tyres at the moment, so we'll try and bring the tyre temps down somewhat, but 14 laps remaining, so we've probably only got about maybe, 6 laps until we come in. 7 laps from these soft tyres, so I can almost afford to maybe overheat them a little bit with Leclerc and really just try and push on. With Sainz, though, I'm happy where he is. 10th place, behind Hartley, but he's going to come in. All these others can come in. Lynn's definitely going to come in, so I think we should be good to jump him. I'm saving fuel right now with Sainz in medium, because I want some fuel left over at the end of this race, just in case we need to defend or push or whatever it is for Sainz. For Leclerc, we're burning fuel right now, and you know what? Screw it, let's just overheat them. Let's just start pushing like mad. Right, so at the moment, we're going to pause this here. Leclerc, 12th place, 27% worn. Probably coming in on the next lap after this. Sainz at the moment in a train with Gasly. Gasly's coming in, so there's no point us pushing. We're saving the tyres still. Massa directly behind us. I would suspect he's gonna have to come in. Lynn's already come in. He's down in P15. So at the moment, I'm going to just leave it like this. But if Leclerc comes rapidly behind Sainz, I need Sainz to actually let Leclerc through, not hold him up, as we try and overtake Gasly. But Gasly's coming in. He's holding us up quite a bit. So let's use ERS here. Down this straight. Use all that ERS. Get past him, mate. Come on. Come on. No, not yet. There we go, he comes in. Right. Don't let that force India through. Don't let that force India through. Keep pushing. Don't let that force India through. Right, we can afford to go high. Right, Charles, you're going to push. Overtake mode. Use all the ARS. You're coming in this lap now. Sonny Jim onto a set of super soft tyres now to the end. That's 9 laps. That should be fine. We've got a bit of an iffy... Oh, what's that? Iffy brakes? Yeah, iffy brakes. Pit stop fine. Recharge good. Right. Let him through. Let him through. Let him through. Let him through. Good. Sweet. Right. Leclerc is going to come in. And Sainz going to continue on. Right, race. There we go. Right, Leclerc in. That was a good in-lap. Pit stop. Super softs. No mistake. Auto. Medium. High. Well, actually, medium. Because you need to save some fuel there, Leclerc. Well, it's Sainz now. We're P7. So is that where we're fighting? Because Ocon... Will Ocon be staying? Ocon surely is going to come in. And Massa as well. So I think we're fighting Lin. We are actually directly fighting Lin. And he's only just down the road. This is going to be tricky. This is going to be interesting if Lin has enough pace to catch us. But we've also got tyre wear in the tank, and we've got fuel in the tank as well. We've got a decent amount of fuel in the tank. Leclerc doesn't have a lot of fuel now, because we used all of it. But naturally, he should be faster. He should be catching up to these guys quite rapidly on super softs now. So that's the hope. Let's use some ERS here. Right, Ocon's going to come in. I would suspect Massa's going to come in as well. So I think I will be correct there that we're going to be fighting Lin, not Massa or Ocon. Yeah, Massa comes in as well. So we are directly fighting Lin now for the top spot between Alfa Romeo and Williams here. Come on, come on. And Leclerc comes out ahead of Massa. Good job, son. Good job. Ahead of Massa. Behind Hartley. Hopefully we can catch Hartley. Maybe even Hulkenberg for some last-minute points, mate. Maybe. We'll see. 5 laps left. I would say let's just start pushing. We've not got the fuel. Let's start pushing. We can afford to overheat the tyres a little bit now. Right, this is Leclerc. That is Hartley up ahead, so we are closing up on Hartley. Hulkenberg then is quite some way away, though, so points might not be on the cards for Leclerc, unfortunately, but hopefully he will stay ahead of Massa. There's Massa just down the road, so he's just fighting for pride, really, against Massa. Sainz, meanwhile, we are just ahead of Perez. Perez on super softs. His tyres are wearing out quite fast. And Ricciardo's not actually too far away. Ricciardo, I think, is just up the road. No, okay, I lied. That was a lap car then. There's a lap car somewhere just ahead of us, so I'm hoping he doesn't get in the way of Sainz here. With 3 laps to go, Perez is pushing quite rapidly here, I think. Yeah, he's on high fuel. He's on neutral right now, but his super softs are just going to naturally find him the pace, but we've got a lot of ERS saved up to help us defend here. Right, we're catching up to Hartley now with Leclerc. At the moment, Perez is also quite close to us, but I'm focused on Leclerc right now. We'll go to high as he catches him in the S section. We've got just a little bit to go, 2 laps to go, and the tyres are wearing out quite rapidly now, 27% to Hartley's. What is he on? He's on 25 as well. He's on backup, so we're going to go conserve then and kind of half match him there on what we're doing. Meanwhile, with Sainz, he's just ahead of Perez in 6th. He's on 36%. Perez is on... what, 28, and he's pushing a little bit harder than us right now. He might go for an overtake. Ooh, that's close, fine margins here, but we've got, look at that, plus 0.18, so we've got a chance to pop overtake mode to defend, and we've got that ERS bank. Meanwhile, with Leclerc, his tyres are really gone off. I think they've gone off the cliff, actually. Yeah, I think we might push Leclerc a little bit too hard there. Massa's overtaken him. Massa won't catch Hulkenberg, though, I don't think. So I think Massa won't be getting points. Let's focus back on Sainz. As we go through into the hairpin, use overtake mode. We're going to pop attacking. We're going to go pushing with the ARS because it's the last lap of the Grand Prix then. So really give it all our all as we go on to the last lap of the Grand Prix then. So we're on overtake mode. We're going to push. Right, we'll stay like that. That's good. Leclerc's tyres have completely gone off the cliff. I've misjudged that. Fair. That's my bad. I've misjudged that. Me and Hartley and Gasser, I think, all misjudged that a little bit because Massa kept his tyres a little bit better. Massa's there. Hulkenberg's there. Yeah, Massa's not going to get points, so it's just me and Lin. It's just Sainz and Lin. And Sainz, you can see, we pushed. Look at that. We've gained a good 2 seconds there, just pushing right at the end with all we've got at the end of this race. So really nicely held race there from Carlos Sainz. And it's going to be a really, really fantastic 6th place there from the Spaniard. What fantastic stuff. Used the new engine to good effect. That's a big load of points ahead of Lynn in 8th place there. Massa did get points. Oh, snap. Hulkenberg, man. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing? I need you to stay in 10th. Fair play. Massa got points, but I think we're going to have more than Williams as a whole, I think. So we could have just overtaken Williams in the constructors. Let's see. Saving the game. Continue. Scrutineering. That's fine. We usually never go out. Right. 8. Lynn got 4 and then 1. So I think we should have more points now. Ooh, 1 point. 1 point. It is 1 point between me and Williams. There you go. That's definitely going to get sorted next week. So, guys, be sure to smash that like button, though, for this episode. Really fantastic result there for Science. And now only within 1 point of Williams with 3 races to go, we can do this. Hopefully we will do this and overtake Williams next episode. But if you did enjoy this one, yeah, hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're new around here, do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. 2.7 in the bank. Love that. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.